If you are interested in stories with happy endings, you would be happier somewhere else. In this story, not only is there no happy ending, there is no happy beginning and very few happy things in between.
My name is Cassidy Willis, and it is my solemn duty to bring to light the history of the Baudelaire children that happened many years ago.
I'm Violet Baudelaire, and these are my siblings, Sunny and Klaus. Klaus is very adept in library science. Sunny is extraordinarily talented at creating sarcastic gibberish and has piranha-like incisors. And I am somewhat mechanically minded.
Hello. I am Count Olaf, renowned actor and your new guardian. Good morning. I am Stefano, Dr. Montgomery's new assistant. Well, good evening, children. My name is Captain Sham, and my home is the sea. Oh, all right, large lake.
Well, hello, little girls. What are your names? My name is Shirley. Hey guys, so I shouldn't smile because today is all about very unfortunate events. We're here to talk about the Baudelaire children and the renowned actor Count Olaf. So the new series on Netflix, A Series of Unfortunate Events, has been like taking off. Like everyone loves it, pretty much. I've talked to like 2 people that didn't like it, but one of those, it was because she couldn't get past Count Olaf being from like How I Met Your Mother. But I feel like that's really unfair. You know who you are, because it's so good. You just need to trudge through and like try. I've been hearing a lot that it's a lot like the book, which is amazing. I guess what they're doing is they're taking each book and splitting it into 2 parts. And that's why the episodes are split into 2 parts. So, and I think that's a great idea. I wish that producers would do that more often with all series, like Mortal Instruments, but that's a total different topic. I sadly have actually not read the books. Like I said in a previous video, I didn't like to read when I was little, so I missed out on a lot of those type of children's books. But I want to, now that I've watched the show, I want to read it so bad. I asked my aunt and my grandma if they'll like go in together and get me the whole box set for my birthday, because it's $109 for like the 13 books, which isn't too bad, but I did check on Amazon and it's the same, so. But hopefully I'll get them for my birthday, and I really want to watch them before the 2nd season comes out. So there's been a lot of back and forth about the Count Olafs. A lot of people like Jim Carrey better as Count Olaf, and he was amazing in the movie. It really was. And it was just, I really liked the movie in general, but a lot of people didn't, because I guess they tried to cram like 3 books into 1 movie, which didn't like go over well, and they left out a lot apparently. Like I said, I don't know because I haven't read it yet. But that's the feedback that I've been getting. Although I do love the movie, the series is just honestly right up my alley. This show has like an oxymoronic, is that a word? It like counters itself all the time. Like in the things they say, the whole show is so ironic. And it's so funny because it's sarcastic but it's not like meaning to be sort of deal. Like it is, but the characters aren't being sarcastic except for Count Olaf. It's just funny because it is. Mainly with like the banker, Mr. Poe, he's always saying things that counteract himself in the same sentence. And that's the kind of humor that I just find hilarious. Like when they're driving in the car and they're going to meet Count Olaf for the first time, and he says something along the lines of,
Your new guardian seems really excited to meet you, and he's an actor, so you know his enthusiasm is genuine.
And you're just like, that means the exact opposite. It's probably not genuine and you wouldn't even know if it was. And it's just that kind of humor kills me. I laughed so hard in this show. Especially like all the terrible things. Why is it that in this show and in the books, 'cause I have read the first book and it was like this, but it's like, it's so awful, but you laugh and then you feel terrible for laughing, but it's like, it's a traumatizing type of humor. Like when Count Olaf says something about, I'll be the father you never had, and Klaus is like, we had a father, and Count Olaf's like, yes, and a mother, wonderful woman, very flammable. You're just like, I can't believe he just said that. And he's always calling them orphans, and it's just so sad. But it's like so appalling that you just laugh. And I don't know, I think it's because I have a morbid sense of humor, but it's so funny. I have met a few people who couldn't get into the show. And I mean, everyone has their own preferences, but I just don't understand you. As Uncle Monty would say,
Life is a conundrum of esoterica.
it is so good. It's so funny. And the actors are perfect. They match their characters really, really well. Justice Strauss was amazing. Although she also plays the mom in Ice Princess, and that's all I could think of the whole time. But that's okay. I still really liked it. It kind of makes you feel really helpless. You just want to pick up the Baudelaires and just hug them and be like, I understand. I've been watching your life. I completely understand that you are surrounded by total idiots. It's so funny. They just make the adults so dumb. And I think that's kind of something that appeals to kids, honestly, in the books. It's like, you're the only one who understands the Baudelaires type of deal. But I'm really, really curious to see how everything works out and all the secrecy, and it's like a big mystery, and I really like it. I never really was into mysteries, but except for Nancy Drew, but that doesn't, I don't know if that really counts. It's it's so funny. And I cannot wait for the second season. There is going to be a second season, right? I'm still unclear about this. So if you've never heard of this and you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, A Series of Unfortunate Events is exactly that. A series of terrible things that happens to the Baudelaire children. So in the very first chapter and the very first episode, a banker named Mr. Poe comes and greets them on Briny Beach and tells them that their parents perished.
Perished means killed.
So basically they are sent to live with this terrible man that should have never even got custody of them. But Poe is an idiot, like I've been saying. All the adults are. It's terrible. He makes them do all these chores, and his house is like a total pigsty, and he's just a terrible man. And he strikes Klaus across the face, and you're just like, you hate Count Olaf so much, but he's the funniest character. So it's hard to hate him. But it's... So the whole concept is that we know that the Baudelaire's parents have some mysterious constitution, I guess. Something mysterious is definitely happening in their parents' past with all of their friends. They're part of this secret organization, and Olaf fits into that somehow. But in the beginning, you just think he's a terrible man after the Baudelaire fortune, which is true. But I have a feeling he's so much more than that, and he's like a critical part to the story of the mystery side. And I don't know yet because obviously the second season's not out. And those of you who have read the books are probably laughing at me like, I know everybody. But I'm really excited, and it's such a good show. And if you haven't watched it, I definitely think that you should. Obviously, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't like it. I guess I could have just complained for like 20 minutes, but it's really funny. I am a terrible person for saying that it's really funny, but it is. story, so I'll keep you updated. Cross your fingers for a second season. For me, if not for yourself. Bye. Can we just talk about the ending song and when Count Olaf says the world is a pair of ill-fitting pants?
The world is a pair of ill-fitting pants and other dire, hideous clothes.
You might dream that justice and peace win the day, but that's not how the story